Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm Jared from 3C's Recreation, and today we're going to go over the differences between a standard RR model and a race edition. It's a magical moment. We actually have the same bike in both versions here. This happens to be a 200 two-stroke. It's pretty exciting. We actually spent a lot of time on both of these bikes. Beta had a demo rig here this fall. I put well over 100 miles on just this bike alone. For this video, I really want to go over the differences between a race edition and a standard model. So this doesn't matter if we're comparing a two-stroke or a four-stroke. Just want to make sure I can help you guys understand the differences between these models. If you find this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. We would appreciate it. The major differences between these bikes, and you can read this stuff in the chart. This has the KYB forks. This has the standard forks. That's a bigger difference than I think most people give credit to. And also, this bike is premix, where the standard model is oil injection. Those are the biggest differences. When a customer is walking into the dealership and they're like, why am I going to pay 600 bucks more for the race edition? Sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes the rider needs to be on the standard model. Unless you're aggressively racing, I'm going to say B class or higher, I think you should be on the standard model. Some folks have grown up with premix and that's where they want to be. That's great. Some people love the look of the race edition. It does look great. You do get some extra bling. You also get the dual composite rear sprocket with this model. So that's worth like 70 bucks more than a standard sprocket. So that's cool. Other than that, the weight of these bikes is within a pound of each other. Air filters are all the same. How you get to the battery is the same. The size of the gas tank is the same. The race editions do come with the flag handguards. But like I said, whenever you're actually riding these bikes, that's where the biggest difference is I can tell on this bike how much easier it is to ride in the woods at a trail speed. It's just way softer. It's more comfortable. If you're going to be out riding all day, and like I said, at a trail speed, this isn't with two buddies A-class speed. If you're just out having a great trail ride, side of the mountains, wherever you're at, I would totally put you on a standard RR. The stiffer suspension is great for the guy that wants to race, but that's not always true in the trails. I broke both of my wrists in 2012. I was on a race edition. After that, for about 2 years, I really enjoyed being on the standard model. It was softer, easier to ride. So please consider that whenever you're going to make that purchase on the bikes. We'll do a really quick walk around. This is a great opportunity to see both bikes side by side, because like our dealership and most across the country, it's really hard to have both bikes in stock at the moment, especially with the virus and inventory issues. So some basics with the race editions. We're going to get the front axle pull. We're going to get the wider billet foot pegs. Some of the four strokes are going to have the billet plugs on both sides because you got engine oil and transmission oil. This is a transmission only. You get like the black anodized rear brake and then the shift lever as well. Comes with a completely different graphic package, a lot more blue in this bike. You get the flag handguards, those are included. The race edition seats, they have a scorecard area here. I guess over in Europe that's more of a thing than for us. Down here is that black anodized shift lever. You get a different looking chain guard as well. I can show you it's the same one as the other bike. It's just red, so it matches the graphics. You get the billet axle blocks and the dual composite rear sprocket. Other than that, a lot of these controls are the same. Everything on the handlebars, your display, all the controls, your dual ignition map, where you're going to get to the coolant, how the seat comes off, the gas tank, all the engine components, everything is the same between the standard and the race edition. You can see down here, you're going to get the standard sprocket. You got the standard axle blocks as well. The exhaust is all the same. These are the SOX open cartridge forks on the standard R model. A lot more plush and soft. And here's the closed cartridge KYB forks on the race edition. So if you're going to the dealership about to make that purchase, hopefully this video helped you guys. We'd appreciate it if you would like our video and subscribe to our channel. We're 3C's Recreation. We're in Western New York. you're ever in the market for a bike or need beta parts, please reach out to us. We can drop ship anywhere in the country. Again, Jared at 3C's Recreation. Thanks for tuning in.